Okay. So this is my brown habanero. And he's actually not looking too healthy. There's something going on there. I'm not sure what, but you can see he's blooming. No pods yet. Here's my peach habanero. One of them. I've got 4 of them. And this thing, you can see there's tons of flowers on there. And there's pods on one of them. Let me see if I can find it. There's a teeny tiny pod there, but let me see if I can find a bigger one. I don't know how much you can see it from there. I'm looking for the pods, but I saw them the other day. Oh, wait, there it is. Ha! Found it. Okay. See it? Yay! My first peach habanero pod. Yay! Okay, I've got 2 more plants here, and they're also blooming, but I don't know if there's any pods on these yet. So, okay, I'm going to go back down the row. These are the brown habaneros, and that's one right there is a Cajamarca, also blooming, but I don't think there's any pods yet. This is the Inca Red Drop, and it's fairly well loaded down, but I don't know if I can get a good shot of what's going on in there. There's a lot of pods in there, but they're kind of hidden. There we go. You can see a few of them, and they're starting to put on some size. And these are the pecans, which are teeny tiny pods. I mean, they're like little grains of rice or something. They're just teeny tiny. But lots of them. Take a while to pick them, I'm sure. It'll be a pain, but okay, this is Hawaiian Sweetheart. There we go. And that looks just like the picture in the Peppermania magazine or catalog. But the one next to it, which is supposed to be Hawaiian Sweetheart, the pods are shaped different. See if I can show you. Oh, there we go. It's kind of a blunt shape to it. Even the color is different. It's just not quite. It's just definitely not the same. You can see the leaves are smaller. It's just not the same plant. I don't know. Seeds came from the same pack, but I don't know what's going on with that. But anyway, here's the Chili de Arbol, and you can see it's just tons and tons of skinny little pods. They look like little worms hanging off the plant. And this is Rainforest, and it's got quite a few pods on it now. Oh, here, you can see a good one down there. Yeah, there we go. Kind of cool looking. The one at the house still hasn't set a pod. I don't know what the problem is with that, but anyway, so that's row 1. So you can kind of see what's going on there. Yay! Okay, the second row starts with Geloro, and I mean, check out these pods. Isn't that beautiful? It's just beautiful. The sun is so bright. You don't know how much you're gonna be able to make out, but just loaded with these yellow jalapenos. Kind of tempted to take some and try to make some poppers, but I keep waiting to see if they're going to get a little bit bigger. And this is my Bulgarian carrot. I only have one of these, and it's tiny, but it's just loaded, and it's starting to show some color somewhere in there. Let me see if I can find it. There we go. Maybe you can see it. Can you see the color? Yay! Okay. And these monsters, next to it, you can see, look how small this thing is. Well, let me get my shadow out of the way. Alright, so you got the tiny little plant there, and then next to it, these things got to be, I don't know, 3.5 feet tall. And they're supposed to be Costina Amarilla. I mean, look at that ginormous thing. And it's got a lot of pods on it, but the only one I've gotten so far turned out to be red instead of Amarilla, so don't know what's going on. There's 2 of them. So the one I got was off of this plant here. And maybe I'll get lucky, and the ones off of this one, maybe they'll ripen yellow. I'll just have to wait and see. So, okay, next to it is Chilhuacle. I don't know how you say it. Chilhuacle, Amarillo. And this one, well, I think I'm going to have to crawl over there because all the pods are, you can see it better on the other side. Okay, check this out. Look at that. Can you see that? I don't know if the camera's picking that up, but they are loaded. Huge, dark green pods. And I mean, there's just a ton of them. So I can't wait to try these. They look really yummy. And I grew the Rojo last year and this year too. Pods are completely different. So I don't know if it's going to be similar in taste or not. I don't know. Who knows? Or heat level. Okay, this one next to it, I got 2 Serrano Haustica. I don't know how you say it, honestly. I'm probably butchering all pronunciations, but they're skinny to me compared to the Serrano I grew last year. It's a different type, so I've heard there's fat ones and skinny ones, but these are definitely skinny. Loaded down like you'd expect from a Serrano. And so you can still get an idea of the size. Okay, and this one next to it is I think it's pronounced Guajillo. I don't know. Beats me. Anyway, you can see, look, check out the pods on this baby. Nice long pods. It's loaded down pretty good too. Alright. He's kind of leaning. Hopefully he's going to hold up. We're supposed to get more winds tomorrow, which has me a little bit nervous, but we'll see if my Florida weave holds up to the wind. But this one is my Chili Hidalgo, and I don't know if you can pick up or not, but it's got the fuzzy leaves and fuzzy stems on it. Looks to me like kind of like a Serrano, and maybe it'll be about the same as far as heat. Okay, this one next to it is Aji Angelo, and he took a long time to set pods, but you can see that one right there. Well, there's a bunch of them, but he's really put on some height lately. Look how tall he is. Woo! I mean, he's coming up to my waist almost, so pretty tall. This one next to it is Aji Rojo. And this one, really, look at the stems on this thing. They're like little tree trunks. I mean, huge, but not a lot of action as far as blooming. It's not even blooming yet, I don't think. Yeah, I see some, yeah, here, well, no, that's his neighbor. Anyway, oh, and there's an earwig in there. Gross. Okay. Anyway, never mind, no buds are, just starting to get buds maybe. Okay, this one next to it is I've got two Aji Chinchi Amarillos, and I've already gotten a couple pods off of these. These are really nice, very good producer, and early too, so if you live somewhere where you got a short season, this is a good one in the, Aji family anyway. And you can see the pods in there maybe. There's some starting to turn in there. I don't know if the camera's going to pick that up or not, but anyway, so that's what that is. And the one next to it, this monster right here, I don't know if you can see that or not. I mean, it's like a shrub here. This is my Aji Yellow. I have one at home, and it's not blooming yet. See, everything here at the garden is doing so much better than at the house this year. I don't know what happened. It's like backwards from usual, but check this out. Maybe you can see it. There is a pod. Yay. My first Aji Yellow. Oh, there's another one in there. See if I can get the camera down in there. Probably not. Okay. Maybe you can see that. Maybe not. Anyway. Okay, and the last one on this row here is Aji de la Tierra. I think is how it's pronounced. And there's a pretty little pod there. Let me see if I can get a picture of that. Maybe. Can you see that? Quite a few pods in there. Here's some more. Maybe you can see those. Yeah, not bad, not bad. It looks kind of similar to the rainforest one a little bit. Okay, so that was row 2. Woo! Okay. And row 3 is the last big row of peppers. And we'll start with, these are Tobago seasoning. And there's a good one right there, if I can get the camera in there. Yay! Okay, maybe you can see it. Anyway, there's a few pods in there. It's starting to load up. Okay. If I don't get attacked by a dog here, we'll be okay. Alright. Yeah, there's a pod right there. Okay, and this one next to it, oh, same thing. This is another Tobago seasoning, and it's got some pods on it too. Yeah. Okay, and these are one of my favorites this year. This one's called Belize Sweet. These things, I just love the purple stems. It's just the coolest looking plant. It's one of my favorites this year. Of course, I haven't even tasted it yet, so I may change my mind after I eat one, but I mean, it's supposed to be sweet, so I don't know how could I go wrong with that? I don't know, but anyway, there's some bigger pods in there if I can find them. Okay. So I hope I'm not making y'all dizzy with all the waving the camera. Oh, there we go. I have to get under there. Now you can see some pods under there. They look kind of, I don't know what they look like, but anyway, they should be tasty. This one is Trinidad Perfume, and I think he's just now starting to set some pods, if I can find them. Oh wait, there's something down there. There we go. Yay. So there's a few on there. It's not, you can see lots of bloom, so it shouldn't be long. And this one, yeah, here's some more. You can see it there. There we go. Okay, the one next to it should be, oh, what is this one? Let me find the tag. I think it's Zavery. Okay, and it's blooming, but I don't see any pods yet. But it's blooming, so hopefully it'll have some soon. This one next to it is Rocatilla, and he has a couple little tiny pods in there. See if you can. I mean, it's just now getting going, but lots of blooms in there, so I think it should load up soon. Man, everything looks a little bit wilty. We're right at midday, and it's pretty hot today. It's supposed to be around 91 or 2, and there's no clouds today, so pretty hot today. Oh, these things, I love these. This one is, I believe it's Chiro Recife. I don't know how to pronounce it, but look at it. Isn't it cute? So cute. Oh, look at this one. There we go. I know this isn't a very manly tour because everything's cute. But you get the idea anyway. Oh, I love it. Look how many pods are in there. I mean, that thing is, they're just everywhere in there. I don't know if the camera's picking all that up, but there's just tons of them. They're not very big, but they look tasty. Okay, and next to that is, what is next to that? Oh, Cachucha. And the one at home has pods on it. That's about the only plant that's actually ahead at the house compared to the garden. Yeah, I'm not seeing any pods, but it's blooming, so it shouldn't be long. Well, maybe you can see it. Anyway, kind of bushy little thing. And this is my Chimayo. I've got one at the house and one here. And Rick, yours are doing way better than mine, but there's a few pods on here. It's not, you know, you can see the pods over here. There's quite a few down there at the bottom. I don't know. It's not, I wouldn't say this thing is really just thriving, but it is putting out a few pods. Okay, this next plant is my Piment d'Espelette. And gosh, these things are just, I'm just amazed at the size of these pods. To be an upright grower, the pods, look at that thing, it's just huge. I mean, let me put my hand up there where you can kind of get an idea of size, but I mean, that's pretty good size for an upright pod. And it's got quite a few. I mean, there's several in there. Not a bad looking plant. I can't wait to see what they taste like. I mean, to me, it kind of reminds me of like a Hungarian hot wax or something, maybe. I don't know. I'm guessing till I taste. Okay, and this next one, oh wow, this is my Jimmy Nardella. I have one at home growing in a pot, but it's not near as loaded down as this one. I mean, look at that. Look how long that thing is. That could almost be in the longest chili competition there. That thing's got to be at least 8 inches maybe. I don't know, I'm guessing. Anyway, there's quite a few. It's just loaded all the way around. I don't know if you can see all that or not. I know the video is probably going to be a mess, but you get the idea. I hope. Okay, loaded down. Oh, and bindweed. Anybody have that stupid stuff growing in their garden? It's just a nightmare. Okay, and this one here, let me go around. This one here is one of my ones I bought late in the season, and it's still kind of sad looking, honestly, but it's a Marconi. And I have that one growing in an Earthbox home patio red Marconi, which is very compact grower. This is supposed to be like a full-size Marconi, but it's starting to do better. You can see it's putting on some new growth, and it's got some buds on it, so he's trying to make a comeback. I'm not really expecting too much from him. Oh, and this last one here is Sandia. Look at that. Look at these. I mean, huge pods. Huge. Very big. Like kind of Anaheim type. Let me see if I can, there's a picture one on the other side here. It's just really big. Look at that. I mean, ginormous. Look at that. Really big. Tons of them, too. Which is good, because I had to rip out that Sandia. That plant that I thought had the Fusarium wilt, which I really don't know if it did or not. But anyway, it's gone now. And so this is my only Sandia, so I'm really glad it's doing good. Okay. You can probably hear my kids in the background playing. We walked down here today instead of driving. Okay, so there's my pepper patch there, and I've got tomatoes, lots of tomato plants. I do have a couple other peppers stuck in here. This one is a big gem that I overwintered, and oh wow, check that out. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that. Let me get in the shade. Yeah, there's some pods on this one. I've had some blossom end rot on some of them and had to pull them, but it looks like it's podding back up again, and they look pretty good. And here's some more, the ones I salvaged. What is this one? Diablo Grande. I really don't know anything about that. I just grabbed some, and this one is a hot, super Hungarian hot. He looks thirsty. I'm about to water some things. This side of the garden, I didn't get the hose buried as good.